Have you ever wondered why some people struggle financially, no matter how hard they work? What if I told you that the key to financial success isn't just about earning more, but also about spending wisely? Warren Buffett, one of the richest men in the world, has a surprising list of things that keep people from growing their wealth. What are these financial pitfalls that even the most diligent among us fall into? Before we dive into Buffett's eye-opening insights, let's set the stage with a quote from a man who knew a thing or two about money. Will Rogers, too many people spend money they haven't earned to buy things they don't want, to impress people they don't like? What if these seemingly harmless expenditures are the silent culprits sabotaging your financial future? Think about your daily and monthly expenses. Do you recognize any of these habits in your own life? How many of these expenditures do you think are on Buffett's list? Could cutting them out be the difference between just getting by and building a substantial nest egg? As we reveal these 16 costly habits, ask yourself, are these expenses worth more than your financial freedom? But we don't just want you to sit back and watch. We want you to join the conversation. As you discover these financial traps, go to the comments section and type, "I must make it." Yes, in the comments section, just type, "I must make it," so you can commit to a path of financial transformation. And from lottery tickets to entertainment, we'll expose how these expenses quietly erode your hard-earned money and how you can redirect those funds toward a more secure financial future. So, are you ready to challenge your spending habits and embrace a smarter financial strategy? Remember, knowledge is power, and it's time to take control of your financial destiny. Join us as we reveal the 16 things poor people waste their money on, according to Warren Buffett, and take the first step towards transforming your financial future. Remember, every great journey begins with a single step. I must make it. And let's start this journey together. Number 1. Lottery tickets. The allure of lottery tickets is undeniable. The dream of instant wealth captivates millions, offering a seemingly easy escape from financial struggles. However, for many low-income individuals, the habit of purchasing lottery tickets can become a significant financial burden, effectively holding them back from achieving economic stability and growth. Lottery tickets are marketed as a quick path to riches, with slogans that promise life-changing jackpots. The low price point of each ticket, often just $1 or $2, makes them accessible to everyone. This accessibility is particularly tempting for those in financial distress, who may see the lottery as their best or only hope for improving their circumstances. However, the reality is starkly different. The odds of winning a major lottery jackpot are astronomically low, often less than 1 in several million. For instance, the odds of winning the Powerball jackpot are about 1 in 292 million NASDAQ. Despite these odds, the average lottery player spends hundreds of dollars annually on tickets. This spending represents a significant portion of income for those in lower economic brackets. And for individuals with limited financial resources, the money spent on lottery tickets could be better allocated towards more productive uses. For example, an annual expenditure of $500 on lottery tickets could instead be saved or invested. Over time, these small sums can accumulate, forming a financial cushion or even growing significantly through compound interest. Yet many continue to spend on lotteries, driven by hope and often a lack of financial literacy regarding better investment opportunities. Several psychological factors contribute to the persistence of lottery ticket purchases among the poor. The near-miss effect, where players narrowly miss winning, can create a false sense of being close to success, prompting further spending. Additionally, the concept of loss aversion makes individuals more likely to continue buying tickets to avoid the regret of missing out on a potential win. Social and cultural influences also play a role. In communities where lottery play is prevalent, there can be social pressure to participate. Moreover, the stories of occasional winners are highly publicized, reinforcing the belief that winning is possible, even though these stories are statistical anomalies. The financial and psychological costs of lottery play extend beyond the direct expenditure on tickets. The opportunity cost of not investing this money in more productive ways is significant. For example, funds spent on lottery tickets could be used for furthering education, starting a small business, or building an emergency savings fund. These investments would likely offer much higher returns and contribute to long-term financial stability. Breaking the cycle of lottery ticket purchases requires a multifaceted approach. Financial education is crucial in helping individuals understand the low probability of winning and the benefits of alternative uses for their money. Community programs that promote savings and investment can provide support and resources for those looking to improve their financial health. Additionally, stricter regulations on lottery advertising, especially in low-income areas, could help reduce the temptation. Number 2. High-interest debt. High-interest debt is a major financial burden that disproportionately affects low-income individuals. Despite its convenience, it often leads to a cycle of debt that can be difficult to escape. Today, we'll explore how high-interest debt wastes money and why it holds people back from achieving financial stability and growth. High-interest debt typically comes from credit cards, payday loans, and other forms of short-term borrowing. These financial products are easily accessible, providing quick cash for emergencies or everyday expenses. However, the convenience comes at a high cost. Interest rates on these debts can range from 15% on credit cards to over 400% for payday loans. And for those living paycheck to paycheck, the high interest charged on these debts can quickly add up. Imagine borrowing $500 through a payday loan with a 400% annual interest rate. If unable to repay promptly, the debt can balloon to thousands of dollars over time due to compounding interest and fees. Similarly, credit card debt, often seen as a lifeline, can become a financial sinkhole. The average credit card interest rate is around 16%, and if the full balance is not paid each month, the interest can significantly increase the overall debt. For instance, carrying a $1,000 balance at 16% interest can cost over $160 annually in interest alone, not accounting for additional purchases or fees. The psychological toll of high-interest debt is profound. The stress of constantly managing debt repayments can lead to anxiety and depression, impacting overall well-being. This stress can also hinder productivity and decision-making, further perpetuating financial instability. One of the most significant issues with high-interest debt is the opportunity cost. Money spent on interest payments could be used for more productive purposes, such as saving for emergencies, investing in education, or starting a small business. These alternative uses could significantly improve one's financial situation over time. For example, investing $1,000 in a modest savings account with a 2% annual return would yield more financial growth than losing the same amount to interest payments on debt. High-interest debt often leads to a vicious cycle. Borrowers may take on additional loans to pay off existing debts, leading to more interest and fees. This cycle can trap individuals in a never-ending loop of debt repayment, making it difficult to save or invest in their future. Breaking free. According to Warren Buffett, escaping high-interest debt requires a strategic approach. 1. Budgeting. Create a detailed budget to understand income and expenses, identifying areas where spending can be reduced. 2. Debt consolidation. Consider consolidating multiple high-interest debts into a single loan with a lower interest rate. 3. Seeking help. Utilize credit counseling services to develop a repayment plan and learn financial management skills. And 4. Emergency fund. Build an emergency fund to avoid relying on high-interest loans during financial crises. Number 3. Convenience foods. This is a common social activity for many. It offers relaxation, camaraderie, and a break from daily stress. However, for individuals with limited financial resources, this habit can lead to significant financial waste, ultimately hindering their ability to achieve financial stability and growth. Let's delve into how spending money on bars and pubs can hold people back financially. Buffett said, "Going out to bars and pubs regularly can be surprisingly expensive. A single night out can easily cost $50 or more, considering the price of drinks, food, and tips. If this becomes a weekly habit, it can add up to over $2,600 a year. For someone with a limited income, this represents a substantial portion of their annual earnings that could be used more productively. Social pressure and the fear of missing out often drive people to spend money on socializing at bars and pubs. There's a strong cultural emphasis on social drinking, and many feel that declining invites could lead to social isolation. Additionally, the atmosphere in bars and pubs can encourage impulsive spending, such as buying rounds of drinks for friends, further increasing the financial burden. Buffett said the money spent on frequenting bars and pubs could be redirected towards more beneficial financial activities. For example, saving $50 a week could result in $2,600 saved annually. Over several years, this money could be invested, potentially earning interest and growing significantly over time. These savings could be used to build an emergency fund, pay down debt, or invest in education or a small business, all of which can lead to greater financial security and growth. And beyond the financial costs, frequent drinking at bars and pubs can have health implications. Regular alcohol consumption is associated with various health risks, including liver disease, cardiovascular issues, and mental health problems. These health issues can lead to increased medical expenses and reduced productivity, further straining an already tight budget. Finding alternative, cost-effective ways to socialize can help mitigate these financial and health impacts. Hosting gatherings at home, organizing potlucks, or engaging in free or low-cost activities like hiking, visiting museums, or attending community events can provide social interaction without the hefty price tag. These alternatives not only save money but can also foster deeper connections through more meaningful interactions. Improving financial literacy is crucial in helping individuals understand the long-term impact of their spending habits. Programs and resources that teach budgeting, saving, and investing can empower people to make better financial decisions. By recognizing the true cost of frequenting bars and pubs, individuals can make more informed choices that align with their financial goals. Number 4. Expensive coffee. Many people enjoy the simple pleasures of an expensive coffee in the morning and a night out at the pub. However, for individuals with limited financial resources, these seemingly small indulgences can accumulate into significant financial waste. Today, we'll explore how spending on expensive coffee and frequenting pubs can hold people back from achieving financial stability and growth. Let's start with expensive coffee. A daily habit of purchasing a $5 coffee from a cafe can quickly add up. At $5 a day, 5 days a week, that's $25 a week, or about $1,300 a year. For someone on a tight budget, this amount represents a substantial portion of their annual income that could be saved or invested. The allure of coffee shops extends beyond just the beverage. They offer a space to relax, work, or socialize, making the expense feel justified. However, this routine can become a financial crutch. The convenience and comfort provided by these establishments often overshadow the significant cumulative cost, leading to habitual overspending without conscious consideration. Similarly, frequenting pubs can lead to substantial financial outlays. A night out at the pub, including drinks, food, and tips, can easily cost $50 or more. If this becomes a regular weekend activity, it can add up to over $2,600 a year. For someone with limited financial resources, this money could be more effectively used elsewhere. Regular consumption of expensive coffee and alcohol also has health implications. Frequent intake of sugary, high-calorie coffee drinks can lead to health issues like obesity and diabetes, increasing medical expenses. Likewise, excessive alcohol consumption is linked to various health problems, including liver disease and mental health issues, which can result in additional healthcare costs and lost productivity. The money spent on expensive coffee could be redirected toward more beneficial financial activities. For example, instead of spending $1,300 annually on coffee, that money could be saved or invested. Even a modest investment could grow significantly over time through compound interest, contributing to long-term financial security. Similarly, the $2,600 spent on pubs could be used to pay down debt, build an emergency fund, or invest in education or a small business, all of which can lead to greater financial stability and growth. Finding cost-effective alternatives can help mitigate these financial and health impacts. Making coffee at home is significantly cheaper and allows for more control over ingredients. Similarly, hosting gatherings at home or engaging in free or low-cost social activities can provide the same social benefits without the hefty price tag. These alternatives not only save money, but can also foster deeper connections through more meaningful interactions. Improving financial literacy is crucial in helping individuals understand the long-term impact of their spending habits. Programs and resources that teach budgeting, saving, and investing can empower people to make better financial decisions. By recognizing the true cost of frequenting coffee shops and pubs, individuals can make more informed choices that align with their financial goals. Number 5. Unnecessary subscriptions. In today's digital age, subscriptions are everywhere. From streaming services to monthly boxes, it's easy to sign up for a service and forget about it. However, for individuals with limited financial resources, these unnecessary subscriptions can lead to significant financial waste. Today, we'll explore how these subscriptions drain finances and why they hold people back from achieving financial stability and growth. Subscriptions are often marketed as low cost, but their cumulative effect can be substantial. For example, subscribing to multiple streaming services like Netflix, Hulu, and Disney can easily add up to over $50 a month. Similarly, monthly subscription boxes for beauty products, snacks, or clothing can range from $10 to $50 each. While individually these amounts might seem manageable, collectively they can amount to hundreds or even thousands of dollars annually. The convenience and ease of signing up for subscriptions play a significant role in their proliferation. Companies often offer free trials or introductory rates that lure consumers in, but these can quickly turn into ongoing expenses once the trial period ends. Additionally, the automatic renewal feature of many subscriptions means that they continue to charge consumers without regular conscious decisions to continue using them. The money spent on unnecessary subscriptions could be redirected toward more beneficial financial activities. For instance, instead of spending $50 a month on various subscriptions, that money could be saved or invested. Over a year, this could amount to $600, which could be used to pay down debt, build an emergency fund, or invest in education or a small business. These investments can significantly improve financial security and growth over time. Unnecessary subscriptions contribute to financial instability in several ways. Firstly, they reduce the amount of disposable income available for essential expenses, making it harder to manage everyday costs. Secondly, they can lead to a lack of awareness about where money is going making it difficult to create and stick to a budget. Finally, the cumulative cost of multiple subscriptions can prevent individuals from saving for the future or investing in opportunities that could improve their financial situation. The first step in mitigating the financial drain of subscriptions is identifying them. Regularly reviewing bank statements and credit card bills can help highlight recurring charges. There are also apps and services designed to track and manage subscriptions, making it easier to identify which ones are no longer needed. Once unnecessary subscriptions are identified, canceling them can free up a significant amount of money. This process often involves navigating through account settings or contacting customer service, but the effort is well worth the financial savings. Additionally, considering alternatives like sharing subscriptions with family members or friends can reduce costs while still providing access to desired services. Financial literacy is crucial in helping individuals understand the impact of their spending habits. Educational programs and resources that teach budgeting, saving, and investing can empower people to make better financial decisions. By recognizing the true cost of unnecessary subscriptions, individuals can make more informed choices that align with their financial goals. Number 6. The burden of brand name goods. Many people are drawn to brand name goods due to their perceived quality, status, and allure. However, for individuals with limited financial resources, prioritizing brand name items over more affordable alternatives can lead to significant financial waste. Today, we'll explore how spending on brand name goods can hold people back from achieving financial stability and growth. Brand name goods, whether they are clothing, electronics, or household items, often come with a hefty price tag. They are marketed as symbols of quality, success, and social status. This marketing creates a strong psychological appeal, leading consumers to believe that owning these items will enhance their lives. However, the reality is that many brand name goods are priced significantly higher than their generic or lesser-known counterparts without a corresponding increase in quality or functionality. And for those with limited incomes, spending on brand name goods can quickly deplete financial resources. For example, choosing a $200 brand name pair of sneakers over a $50 generic pair represents a substantial expenditure that could have been avoided. Over time, these choices add up, leading to hundreds or even thousands of dollars in unnecessary spending each year. This money could be better spent on essential expenses, savings, or investments that contribute to long-term financial growth. The desire to fit in and appear successful drives many people to purchase brand name goods. Social media and advertising constantly bombard consumers with images of people enjoying brand name products, reinforcing the idea that these items are essential for a happy and successful life. Additionally, peer pressure and societal expectations can lead individuals to prioritize these purchases, even when they are not financially prudent. The money spent on brand name goods represents a significant opportunity cost. For instance, instead of spending $200 on brand name sneakers, that money could be saved or invested. Over time, even small amounts saved can grow substantially through compound interest. Investing $200 in a modest savings account with a 2% annual return, for example, could yield significant returns over several years. This money could also be used to pay down debt, build an emergency fund, or invest in education or a small business, all of which can lead to greater financial security and growth. Prioritizing brand name goods can undermine financial stability in several ways. It reduces disposable income available for essential expenses and savings, making it harder to manage everyday costs. Additionally, it can lead to a lack of financial discipline, as individuals may prioritize immediate gratification over long-term financial health. This behavior can result in increased debt and decreased savings, hindering overall financial stability and growth. Choosing more affordable alternatives to brand-name goods is a practical way to mitigate these financial impacts. Many generic or lesser-known brands offer products that are comparable in quality to their brand-name counterparts at a fraction of the cost. By researching and comparing products, consumers can find high-quality items that fit their needs without breaking the bank. Additionally, focusing on needs versus wants and practicing mindful spending can help individuals make more informed financial decisions. Improving financial literacy is crucial in helping individuals understand the long-term impact of their spending habits. Educational programs and resources that teach budgeting, saving, and investing can empower people to make better financial decisions. By recognizing the true cost of brand-name goods and the benefits of more affordable alternatives, individuals can make choices that align with their financial goals. Number 7. Frequent upgrades. But in today's fast-paced world, technology and consumer goods are constantly evolving. From the latest smartphones to new car models and trendy gadgets, the temptation to upgrade frequently is strong. However, for individuals with limited financial resources, this habit can lead to significant financial waste. Today, we'll explore how frequent upgrades can hold people back from achieving financial stability and growth. Frequent upgrades, particularly in technology, come with substantial costs. For example, upgrading to the latest smartphone model every year can be expensive. A new flagship smartphone can cost over $1,000, and trading in an old model typically recoups only a fraction of that cost. Similarly, upgrading to the newest car model or the latest electronic gadgets can quickly drain financial resources. These costs accumulate over time, leading to thousands of dollars in unnecessary expenditures annually. The desire for the latest and greatest is driven by several psychological factors. Marketing campaigns create a sense of urgency and need, suggesting that owning the newest model will improve one's life significantly. Additionally, social pressure and the fear of missing out (FOMO) play significant roles. Seeing peers with the latest devices can create a compulsion to upgrade, even when current possessions are still functional and adequate. The money spent on frequent upgrades represents a significant opportunity cost. Instead of spending $1,000 on a new smartphone annually, that money could be saved or invested. For example, investing $1,000 each year with an average annual return of 7% can grow substantially over time, contributing to long-term financial security. This money could also be used to pay down debt, build an emergency fund, or invest in education or a small business, all of which can lead to greater financial stability and growth. Frequent upgrades can undermine financial stability by reducing disposable income available for essential expenses and savings. This behavior can lead to increased reliance on credit and higher debt levels. Moreover, it can create a cycle of financial instability where individuals constantly chase the latest products at the expense of their financial health. This cycle can result in increased financial stress and reduced ability to handle emergencies or unexpected expenses. Beyond the financial cost, frequent upgrades often come with hidden expenses. Upgrading a smartphone, for example, might require new accessories or services that add to the overall cost. Additionally, constantly seeking the latest products can detract from focusing on more critical financial goals and long-term planning. To mitigate these financial impacts, individuals can consider alternatives to frequent upgrades. For instance, extending the life of current devices through proper care and maintenance can delay the need for replacements. Additionally, opting for mid-range or refurbished products can provide the desired features without the high price tag of the latest models. Focusing on needs versus wants and practicing mindful spending can help individuals make more informed financial decisions. improving financial literacy is crucial in helping individuals understand the long-term impact of their spending habits. Educational programs and resources that teach budgeting, saving, and investing can empower people to make better financial decisions. By recognizing the true cost of frequent upgrades, individuals can make choices that align with their financial goals and promote long-term financial stability. Number 8. The impact of convenience fees. Convenience fees are additional charges applied for the ease of using certain services, such as online bill payments, ATM withdrawals, or expedited shipping. While these fees might seem minimal individually, they can accumulate over time, particularly impacting individuals with limited financial resources. Today, we'll explore how convenience fees lead to financial waste and why they hold people back from achieving financial stability and growth. Convenience fees are typically charged by service providers for the convenience of using specific payment methods or expedited services. For example, paying bills online might incur a small fee, or withdrawing cash from an out-of-network ATM can result in a surcharge. While these fees are often minor, ranging from $1 to $5, they can add up significantly when used frequently. And for individuals living paycheck to paycheck, these seemingly insignificant fees can accumulate to a substantial amount. Consider paying a $3 convenience fee twice a week for various services. This adds up to $6 per week, $24 per month, and $288 per year. This money, while seemingly small, could be better utilized for savings or essential expenses. Over several years, this financial drain becomes more pronounced, reducing the amount of money available for important financial goals. Convenience fees often exploit the psychological preference for ease and immediacy. The convenience of paying a bill online or withdrawing cash from the nearest ATM is alluring, even if it comes with an extra charge. People are often willing to pay for the perceived benefit of saving time or avoiding hassle, even when it negatively impacts their finances in the long run. This habitual reliance on convenience can mask the true cost of these fees. The money spent on convenience fees represents a significant opportunity cost. For example, instead of paying $288 annually on various convenience fees, that money could be saved or invested. Even modest savings can grow significantly over time through compound interest. Additionally, these funds could be used to pay down debt, build an emergency fund, or invest in education or a small business, contributing to long-term financial stability and growth. Convenience fees can undermine financial stability by reducing the disposable income available for essential expenses and savings. This behavior often leads to increased reliance on credit and higher debt levels, creating a cycle of financial instability. Furthermore, paying these fees regularly can prevent individuals from sticking to a budget, making it harder to manage finances effectively and plan for the future. Strategies to avoid convenience fees. 1. Plan ahead. Avoid last-minute bill payments that incur convenience fees by setting reminders and paying bills in advance. 2. Use in-network ATMs. Plan cash withdrawals to avoid out-of-network ATM fees by using your bank's ATMs. 3. Choose free options. Look for service providers that offer free or lower-cost payment options, such as mailing checks or using direct debit. 4. Bundle payments. Consolidate payments when possible to reduce the number of transactions that might incur fees. Improving financial literacy is crucial in helping individuals understand the long-term impact of convenience fees. Educational programs and resources that teach budgeting, saving, and investing can empower people to make better financial decisions. By recognizing the true cost of convenience fees and learning to manage spending more effectively, individuals can make choices that align with their financial goals and promote long-term financial stability. Number 9. A. The pitfall of impulse purchases. According to Buffett, impulse purchases are a common financial pitfall that can significantly impact anyone's budget, but they are particularly detrimental for those with limited financial resources. Today, we'll explore how impulse buying wastes money and why it holds people back from achieving financial stability and growth. Impulse purchases are unplanned buys driven by immediate desire rather than necessity. These spur-of-the-moment decisions are often influenced by marketing tactics, such as limited time offers, flashy displays, and strategic product placements. While a single impulse purchase might seem insignificant, the cumulative effect can be substantial, draining financial resources over time. The financial drain for individuals living paycheck to paycheck, even small impulse purchases can add up quickly. Buying a $5 item here and a $10 item there might not seem like much, but these expenditures can easily amount to hundreds of dollars each month. Over a year, this can total thousands of dollars that could have been allocated more effectively. This pattern of spending leaves less money for essential expenses, savings, and investments, exacerbating financial insecurity. Psychological and emotional factors. Impulse buying is often driven by emotional and psychological triggers. Stress, boredom, and the desire for instant gratification can lead to unplanned purchases. Retail therapy. The act of shopping to improve one's mood can provide a temporary emotional boost, but often results in buyer's remorse and financial strain. Additionally, the convenience of online shopping and the prevalence of one-click purchases make it easier than ever to give in to these impulses. The money spent on impulse purchases represents a significant opportunity cost. For example, spending $200 a month on unnecessary items equates to $2,400 a year. This money could be saved or invested, contributing to long-term financial growth. Even modest savings can grow significantly over time through compound interest. Additionally, these funds could be used to pay down debt, build an emergency fund, or invest in education or a small business, all of which can lead to greater financial stability and growth. Impulse purchases can undermine financial stability by reducing the disposable income available for essential expenses and savings. This behavior often leads to increased reliance on credit and higher debt levels, creating a cycle of financial instability. Furthermore, impulse buying can prevent individuals from sticking to a budget, making it harder to manage finances effectively and plan for the future. Strategies to curb impulse buying. 1. Create a budget. Establishing a clear budget and sticking to it can help manage spending. Allocating specific amounts for discretionary spending can prevent overspending. 2. Wait before buying. Implementing a waiting period before making a purchase can reduce impulse buys. This gives time to evaluate whether the item is truly needed. 3. Avoid temptation. Staying away from environments that encourage impulse spending, such as malls and online sales, can help reduce the urge to make unplanned purchases. 4. Mindful shopping. Practicing mindful shopping by making a list and sticking to it can prevent unnecessary buys. Focusing on needs rather than wants can also help manage spending effectively. Number 10. Smoking and vaping. Smoking and vaping are common habits that have significant financial and health implications. For individuals with limited financial resources, the costs associated with these habits can be particularly burdensome. Today, we'll explore how spending on smoking and vaping wastes money and why it holds people back from achieving financial stability and growth. The financial impact of smoking is substantial. On average, a pack of cigarettes costs around $6 to $8 depending on the state and local taxes. For a person who smokes a pack a day, this amounts to roughly $180 to $240 per month, or $2,160 to $2,000 to $2,880 annually. Vaping, while often perceived as a cheaper alternative, can also be costly. The initial investment in a vaping device can range from $20 to $100, with monthly expenses for e-liquids and replacement parts adding up to $50 to $75 or more. Over a year, this totals $600 to $900, not including the cost of the device itself. And for individuals living paycheck to paycheck, these expenses represent a significant portion of their disposable income. Money spent on smoking and vaping could be allocated to essential expenses such as food, housing, and utilities. Additionally, it diverts funds from savings and investments that contribute to long-term financial growth. Over time, the cumulative cost of smoking and vaping can amount to tens of thousands of dollars, significantly impacting an individual's financial stability. The health implications of smoking and vaping add another layer of financial burden. Smoking is linked to numerous health issues, including lung cancer, heart disease, and respiratory problems. These health issues can lead to increased medical expenses, loss of income due to illness, and higher insurance premiums. Vaping, while sometimes marketed as a healthier alternative, is not without its health risks, including respiratory issues and potential long-term effects that are still being studied. The medical costs associated with these health problems can be substantial, further straining financial resources. The money spent on smoking and vaping represents a significant opportunity cost. For example, if a smoker saves the $2,500 annually spent on cigarettes and invests it with an average annual return of 7%, it could grow substantially over time through compound interest. Over 20 years, this investment could grow to over $100,000. This money could be used to pay down debt, build an emergency fund, or invest in education or a small business, contributing to long-term financial stability and growth. The financial burden of smoking and vaping can undermine financial stability by reducing disposable income available for essential expenses and savings. This behavior often leads to increased reliance on credit and higher debt levels, creating a cycle of financial instability. Furthermore, the habit can prevent individuals from sticking to a budget, making it harder to manage finances effectively and plan for the future. Strategies to quit smoking and vaping. 1. Seek support. Join support groups or counseling programs to receive guidance and encouragement to quit. 2. Use alternatives. Consider nicotine replacement therapies or prescription medications that can help reduce cravings. 3. Create a plan. Develop a quit plan that includes setting a quit date, identifying triggers, and finding alternatives to cope with stress. 4. Financial motivation. Calculate the potential savings from quitting and set financial goals that can be achieved with the money saved from not buying cigarettes or vaping products. Improving financial literacy is crucial in helping individuals understand the long-term impact of their spending habits. Educational programs and resources that teach budgeting, saving, and investing can empower people to make better financial decisions. By recognizing the true cost of smoking and vaping and learning to manage spending more effectively, individuals can make choices that align with their financial goals and promote long-term financial stability. Number 11. Alcohol consumption. Alcohol consumption is a common social activity, but for individuals with limited financial resources, the cost of regularly drinking alcohol can be a significant financial burden. Today, we'll explore how spending on alcohol wastes money and why it holds people back from achieving financial stability and growth. The financial impact of alcohol consumption can be substantial. On average, a single drink at a bar or restaurant can cost between $5 and $15, depending on the location and type of beverage. Even purchasing alcohol for home consumption can add up, with a six-pack of beer costing around $10 to $15, a bottle of wine ranging from $10 to $30, and spirits often costing much more. For someone who drinks regularly, these costs can quickly accumulate. For instance, spending $20 to $30 a week on alcohol equates to $1,040 to $1,560 annually. And for individuals living paycheck to paycheck, these expenses represent a significant portion of their disposable income. Money spent on alcohol could be better allocated to essential expenses such as food, housing, and utilities. Additionally, it diverts funds from savings and investments that contribute to long-term financial growth. Over time, the cumulative cost of alcohol consumption can amount to thousands of dollars, significantly impacting an individual's financial stability. The health implications of regular alcohol consumption add another layer of financial burden. Alcohol abuse is linked to numerous health issues, including liver disease, cardiovascular problems, and mental health disorders. These health issues can lead to increased medical expenses, loss of income due to illness, and higher insurance premiums. Furthermore, alcohol-related accidents and injuries can result in additional medical costs and potential legal fees. The medical costs associated with these health problems can be substantial, further straining financial resources. The money spent on alcohol represents a significant opportunity cost. For example, if an individual saves the $1,500 annually spent on alcohol and invests it with an average annual return of 7%, it could grow substantially over time through compound interest. Over 20 years, this investment could grow to over $60,000. This money could be used to pay down debt, build an emergency fund, or invest in education or a small business, contributing to long-term financial stability and growth. The financial burden of regular alcohol consumption can undermine financial stability by reducing disposable income available for essential expenses and savings. This behavior often leads to increased reliance on credit and higher debt levels, creating a cycle of financial instability. Furthermore, the habit can prevent individuals from sticking to a budget, making it harder to manage finances effectively and plan for the future. Strategies to reduce alcohol expenses. 1. Set a budget. Establishing a clear budget for discretionary spending, including alcohol, can help manage expenses. 2. Limit consumption. Reducing the frequency and quantity of alcohol consumed can significantly lower costs. 3. Seek alternatives. Find non-alcoholic alternatives for social activities, such as going for a walk, watching a movie, or enjoying a hobby. And 4. Plan ahead. Purchasing alcohol in bulk for home consumption, rather than drinking at bars and restaurants, can reduce costs. Number 12. Gambling. Gambling is a popular pastime that promises the allure of quick wealth, but for individuals with limited financial resources, it often leads to significant financial hardship. Today, we'll explore how gambling wastes money and why it holds people back from achieving financial stability and growth. Gambling involves risking money on games of chance, such as slot machines, poker, sports betting, or lottery tickets, with the hope of winning more money. While occasional gambling for entertainment might seem harmless, habitual gambling can quickly become a financial drain. The odds are typically stacked against the player, meaning the likelihood of winning substantial amounts is low, and the losses tend to accumulate over time. And for individuals living paycheck to paycheck, even small amounts spent on gambling can add up quickly. A person spending $20 a week on lottery tickets, casino visits, or online betting spends over $1,000 annually. For many, this money could be better allocated to essential expenses such as food, rent, utilities, or savings. Instead, gambling diverts these funds, often leaving individuals in a worse financial position than before. Gambling exploits psychological triggers, such as the excitement of potential wins, the thrill of taking risks, and the desire for instant gratification. The intermittent rewards of small wins can create a false sense of potential for larger gains, leading to a cycle of repeated betting. Additionally, the social environment of gambling establishments can encourage continued spending. This behavior can lead to addiction, where the individual becomes increasingly dependent on gambling despite mounting financial losses. The money spent on gambling represents a significant opportunity cost. For example, if an individual saves the $1,000 annually spent on gambling and invests it with an average annual return of 7%, it could grow substantially over time through compound interest. Over 20 years, this investment could grow to over $40,000. This money could be used to pay down debt, build an emergency fund, or invest in education or a small business, contributing to long-term financial stability and growth. Habitual gambling undermines financial stability by reducing disposable income available for essential expenses and savings. This behavior often leads to increased reliance on credit, higher debt levels, and even the risk of bankruptcy. The financial strain caused by gambling can also lead to stress and relationship problems, further exacerbating an individual's overall well-being. Furthermore, gambling can prevent individuals from sticking to a budget, making it harder to manage finances effectively and plan for the future. Strategies to combat gambling. 1. Self-exclusion programs. Many gambling establishments offer self-exclusion programs that allow individuals to ban themselves from participating in gambling activities. 2. Seek professional help. Counseling and support groups such as Gamblers Anonymous can provide the necessary support and strategies to overcome gambling addiction. 3. Financial counseling. Consulting with a financial advisor can help create a budget and develop a plan to manage and recover from gambling-related financial losses. 4. Find alternatives. Engaging in alternative recreational activities that do not involve financial risk, such as sports, hobbies, or spending time with family and friends, can reduce the urge to gamble. Number 13. Unplanned travel. Unplanned travel can be a thrilling and spontaneous way to break from routine, but for individuals with limited financial resources, it often leads to significant financial waste. Today, we'll explore how unplanned travel drains finances and why it holds people back from achieving financial stability and growth. Unplanned travel refers to trips taken on a whim without prior planning or budgeting. These spontaneous getaways can include last-minute vacations, weekend road trips, or unplanned visits to friends and family. While the idea of a sudden adventure is exciting, the lack of planning can result in higher costs for transportation, accommodation, and activities. And for individuals living paycheck to paycheck, the expenses associated with unplanned travel can be a significant burden. Last-minute bookings often mean paying premium prices for flights, hotels, and car rentals. Additionally, unplanned trips usually lack budgetary constraints, leading to overspending on dining, entertainment, and souvenirs. For instance, a spontaneous weekend trip that costs $500 might not seem excessive, but multiple trips over a year can add up to thousands of dollars. The money spent on unplanned travel represents a significant opportunity cost. Consider an individual who takes 4 unplanned trips a year, each costing $500. That's $2,000 annually that could have been saved or invested. Even modest savings can grow significantly over time through compound interest. For example, investing $2,000 annually with an average return of 7% could grow to over $40,000 in 10 years. This money could be used to pay down debt, build an emergency fund, or invest in education or a small business, contributing to long-term financial stability and growth. Unplanned travel is often driven by emotional and psychological factors such as the desire for escape, peer pressure, or social media influence. The excitement of a spontaneous trip can overshadow the financial implications, leading individuals to prioritize immediate gratification over long-term financial goals. This impulsive behavior can create a cycle of spending that undermines financial stability. The financial burden of unplanned travel can undermine financial stability by reducing disposable income available for essential expenses and savings. This behavior often leads to increased reliance on credit, higher debt levels, and potential financial crises. Furthermore, unplanned travel can prevent individuals from sticking to a budget, making it harder to manage finances effectively and plan for the future. Strategies to avoid unplanned travel expenses. 1. Plan ahead, schedule vacations in advance to take advantage of early booking discounts and better budget management. 2. Set a travel budget, allocate a specific amount for travel expenses within your annual budget to avoid overspending. 3. Seek affordable alternatives, look for cost-effective travel options such as staycations, day trips, or visiting nearby attractions. 4. Save for travel, create a dedicated travel savings fund to ensure that trips are financially feasible without straining your budget. Number 14. Beauty treatments. Beauty treatments have become a significant part of modern life, promising enhanced appearance and boosted self-confidence. However, for individuals with limited financial resources, the cost of these treatments can be a substantial financial burden. Today we'll explore how spending on beauty treatments wastes money and why it holds people back from achieving financial stability and growth. Beauty treatments encompass a wide range of services and products, including haircuts, manicures, pedicures, facials, waxing, cosmetic procedures, and more. These treatments can range from relatively inexpensive to extremely costly, especially when done regularly. While maintaining personal grooming and appearance is important, the cumulative cost of frequent beauty treatments can quickly add up. And for individuals living paycheck to paycheck, the expenses associated with beauty treatments can be significant. For example, a single haircut and color treatment can cost between $50 and $200 depending on the salon. Manicures and pedicures can range from $20 to $50 each, and facials typically cost between $50 and $100. Regular visits can easily amount to hundreds of dollars per month. Over the course of a year, these expenses can total thousands of dollars, money that could be better allocated to essential needs or savings. The money spent on beauty treatments represents a significant opportunity cost. Consider an individual who spends $200 monthly on various beauty services. This amounts to $2,400 annually. If this amount were invested with an average annual return of 7%, it could grow substantially over time through compound interest. Over 20 years, this investment could grow to over $100,000. This money could be used to pay down debt, build an emergency fund, or invest in education or a small business, contributing to long-term financial stability and growth. The desire to maintain a certain appearance is often driven by societal pressures and psychological factors. Media and advertising reinforce the idea that beauty treatments are necessary for social acceptance and self-worth. This can lead to overspending on services and products that are not essential. While it's important to feel good about oneself, prioritizing appearance over financial health can create a cycle of spending that undermines overall well-being. The financial burden of frequent beauty treatments can undermine financial stability by reducing disposable income available for essential expenses and savings. This behavior often leads to increased reliance on credit, higher debt levels, and potential financial crises. Furthermore, the habit can prevent individuals from sticking to a budget, making it harder to manage finances effectively and plan for the future. Strategies to manage beauty expenses. 1. Set a budget. Establish a clear budget for beauty-related expenses and stick to it. 2. DI alternatives learn to perform some beauty treatments at home, such as manicures, pedicures, and basic haircuts. 3. Prioritize treatments. Identify which treatments are essential and which can be reduced or eliminated. 4. Seek discounts. Look for deals, discounts, and loyalty programs that can help reduce costs. Number 15. A burden of car costs. Owning and maintaining a car can be a significant financial burden, especially for individuals with limited financial resources. Today, we'll explore how spending on car costs can drain finances and why it holds people back from achieving financial stability and growth. The car ownership involves several ongoing expenses beyond the initial purchase price. These include fuel, insurance, maintenance, repairs, registration, taxes, and depreciation. While a car is often seen as a necessity for commuting and convenience, the cumulative costs can be substantial, especially for those living paycheck to paycheck. For individuals with limited income, the expenses associated with owning a car can be overwhelming. The average cost of owning a car in the US is around $9,000 per year, which includes fuel, insurance, maintenance, and depreciation. This is a significant portion of the budget for someone earning a modest income. For example, insurance premiums alone can range from $500 to $2,000 annually, depending on the driver's age, location, and driving history. Regular maintenance, such as oil changes, tire replacements, and brake repairs, can add another $1,000 to $2,000 annually. The money spent on car-related expenses represents a significant opportunity cost. For instance, if an individual spends $9,000 annually on car costs and instead invests this amount with an average annual return of 7%, it could grow significantly over time. Over 20 years, this investment could grow to over $400,000. This money could be used to pay down debt, build an emergency fund, or invest in education or a small business, contributing to long-term financial stability and growth. Car ownership is often driven by societal norms and psychological factors such as the desire for independence, convenience, and social status. Many people perceive having a car as essential even when alternative transportation options are available. This mindset can lead to overspending on vehicles that exceed one's budget, including purchasing new cars on financing plans with high interest rates or opting for luxury models. This behavior can create a cycle of debt and financial instability. The financial burden of owning a car can undermine financial stability by reducing disposable income available for essential expenses and savings. This behavior often leads to increased reliance on credit, higher debt levels, and potential financial crises. Furthermore, unexpected repair costs can further strain the budget, making it difficult to manage finances effectively and plan for the future. Strategies to manage car costs. 1. Buy used cars. Purchasing a reliable used car instead of a new one can significantly reduce depreciation costs. 2. Regular maintenance. Keeping up with regular maintenance can prevent costly repairs and extend the life of the vehicle. 3. Shop around for insurance. Comparing insurance rates from different providers can help find the best deal and reduce premiums. 4. Use alternative transportation whenever possible. Use public transportation, carpool, or bike to reduce reliance on a personal vehicle. Number 16. The burden of entertainment expenses. Entertainment is a crucial part of our lives, providing relaxation and enjoyment. However, for individuals with limited financial resources, excessive spending on entertainment can lead to significant financial strain. Today we'll explore how spending on entertainment can waste money and why it holds people back from achieving financial stability and growth. Entertainment expenses include a wide range of activities and services such as dining out, movie tickets, concerts, streaming services, video games, and more. These costs, while seemingly small individually, can accumulate to a substantial amount over time. While entertainment is important for mental health and social engagement, it's essential to balance enjoyment with financial responsibility. For individuals living paycheck to paycheck, the expenses associated with entertainment can be significant. For example, a night out at a restaurant and a movie for two people can easily cost $50 or more. Monthly subscriptions to multiple streaming services can add another $30 to $50. Attending concerts, sports events, or purchasing the latest video games can further increase costs. Over a year, these expenses can total thousands of dollars, money that could be better allocated to essential needs or savings. The money spent on entertainment represents a significant opportunity cost. Consider an individual who spends $200 monthly on various entertainment activities. This amounts to $2,400 annually. If this amount were invested with an average annual return of 7%, it could grow significantly over time. Over 20 years, this investment could grow to over $100,000. This money could be used to pay down debt, build an emergency fund, or invest in education or a small business, contributing to long-term financial stability and growth. Spending on entertainment is often driven by psychological and social factors such as the desire for immediate gratification, social pressure, and the fear of missing out. The excitement and pleasure derived from these activities can lead to impulsive spending. Additionally, advertising and social media amplify these desires, encouraging people to spend beyond their means. This behavior can create a cycle of debt and financial instability. The financial burden of excessive entertainment expenses can undermine financial stability by reducing disposable income available for essential expenses and savings. This behavior often leads to increased reliance on credit and higher debt levels. Furthermore, the habit of frequently spending on entertainment can prevent individuals from sticking to a budget, making it harder to manage finances effectively and plan for the future. Strategies to manage entertainment expenses. 1. Set a budget. Establish a clear budget for entertainment-related expenses and stick to it. 2. Seek free or low-cost alternatives. Look for free or low-cost entertainment options such as community events, hiking, reading, or enjoying time with family and friends. 3. Limit subscriptions. Assess the value of each subscription service and cancel those that are rarely used. 4. Plan ahead. Allocate funds for special events in advance to avoid impulsive spending. As we wrap up our exploration of the 16 things poor people waste their money on, remember that knowledge is power. Understanding where our money goes empowers us to make smarter financial decisions and build a more secure future. We've learned that avoiding these traps can significantly impact our financial health. Each dollar saved from unnecessary expenses can be invested in our dreams and long-term goals. As you reflect on Warren Buffett's insights, consider these words from two other great minds. Benjamin Franklin once said, "An investment in knowledge pays the best interest." This emphasizes the value of education and learning in making informed financial decisions. Nelson Mandela taught us that money won't create success. The freedom to make it will. Let this inspire you to take control of your finances and create your own path to success. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and leave a comment sharing your thoughts and experiences. Your engagement fuels our mission to educate and empower others on their financial journey. Check out the next video at the top right corner to continue expanding your knowledge and understanding of money management. Remember, every financial decision you make today shapes your tomorrow. Stay informed, stay empowered, and beware of the implications of each dollar you spend. Thank you for watching and joining us in today's wisdom-oriented video. Here's to a future filled with financial wisdom and prosperity.